Good morning and welcome back to Starting Monday. This is Shamee.
And this is Noreen. And look at her. She's browner than me.
I am brown, which makes a change. I know, actually just had a lovely holiday.
I know, look at you.
In Lanzarote. Actually, I think today I look a bit like a dolly mixture. Do you think? Well, do you know, I may as well be. I'm so full of sugar from eating all the cake, which was really bad.
You enjoyed it though. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. Yes. So I feel like I've got the constitution of a dolly mixture today, as well as actually looking like one. So anyway, I'm back on it, and I did go to the gym.
While you were on holiday?
While on holiday.
Amazing.
Went to the gym, had a really good gym. I was so excited because they had a squat rack, and I was like, "What? Get in!" So I had 4 days in the gym, and I've got 10,000 steps in every day because we had a long way to walk to the restaurants to eat cake and everything. Anyway, it's all good.
Very good.
So very happy to be back. Always happy to get home.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's. Hope that all went well for you all. Actually, I met some lovely people away on holiday. Just need to do a shout out for young Faye, who lives in Liverpool, and her lovely mum.
Hello.
And they're on their way home today, but I just said I would just say hello to her. Oh, so that's that.
Right.
So how are you going?
I'm good. You know, oh God, I got a cold last week on Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
Working back in school. Oh, I'm loving it.
Okay. You are loving it.
Love it.
Love you.
It's fun because I'm not scheduled for any school. I'm doing it on my own.
Perfect.
You know, on my own.
So
whenever I want to work, I go into a school.
Super.
And I love it. Teenagers, they have so much energy.
They do.
And they're lovely.
When they're not your own, that's when they're lovely. Everybody else's teenagers are gorgeous. It's when they're your own.
So yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, and I had a cold, recovered sort of.
I tell you what was weird about today. I was in the gym this morning, so
yes,
came in last night empty.
I came in after my run. When I saw you run the TRX, I finished my run and I went into the gym because I parked there, and I was shocked at how quiet it was.
Something's happened in the last week. I don't know whether it's the weather or something's got in the way.
I know it's half term and...
Oh, that's it.
It's half term and then Valentine's is over, so there's nothing to work for really.
So that's what it is. So you need to get
So
ready.
we have to look like an Easter bunny now, don't we?
Yeah.
So we're getting ready for Easter.
What we need to do is get ready for spring. Because summer's coming, like spring is next.
Summer bodies are made in the winter.
They are. And what I noticed today was there's some blossom on the tree. Because
Yes.
When I was young, I never noticed the seasons. It's because I'm getting old. So like
Where were
now,
you brought up? Here?
Yes.
Well, you need to be up in Manchester.
you
know the seasons, girl.
Okay, so I never noticed things like the blossom on the tree and all that beauty. Yeah. So anyway, so this morning I've come back and the neighbour's tree has got blossom on. I just thought, yeah, here we go. Summertime is coming. I'm so excited. So getting back to the gym being empty, I think maybe February is quite a hard time to keep the momentum going from all the goods.
You know, it's
Christmas and New Year.
It's hard anyway. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you've got to really. I personally, that's why I do a lot of running. I love being out.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
You're right.
I love it. I don't care what the weather's like. I have to get out and feel it. So, and I love nature.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, you notice the flower. I love.
It's odd, but I never used to notice.
And I do stick to certain places where I run. So when I go back a few weeks later, I can see the difference of.
That's so nice.
And I love.
And it's free.
And I just love it. And you know, if you go around the back of Holbridge Golf Club.
No, I haven't been there. Okay.
I run on the Holbridge Golf Club, and I'm like this to all the guys in the morning.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
And they're going, they don't know me. They know me now. They don't know me, and they'll be standing there going, and it's just amazing to get out for me.
Yeah.
I am a spinner and a kettlebell. You know.
But listen, I heard you while I was laying on my sunland yesterday. I listened to a podcast that my Michael Wilson does through Profound Fitness. Give you a shout out, Mike. Been working with Mike for 5-6 years now. Anyway, so I was listening to your podcast and he had some lady guests on. So Shamee was there with a few other ladies. Vivian, I'm not sure about the other two ladies' names. Don't worry. Anyway,
Jessica, Jess, was it Jess, Vivian, and what was her name?
Don't worry.
The lady that did the triathlons.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she's really, and she was she did rowing.
Rowing the lady.
So
That's
yeah,
the
so
lady.
she was. You know what? Everyone was different type of fitness, and it was 20s, 30s. She was.
You were the
I was the
40s.
40s, going on to 50, and Vivian was
the
50s.
right?
Yeah, 50s.
So they were trying to describe different things that they're dealing with in their different decades.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I think came out of it for me was the reinforcement of the massive message about doing weights and weight training. And I know you covered it in the podcast.
Yeah.
With Mike, and the thing is, there is lots of imaging on social media that would lend people to believe that weightlifting and doing whatever is about bodybuilding into Arnold Schwarzeneggers. And obviously, I lift weight, I do weights, that's I absolutely love it, and I don't think I look hench.
No.
I'm just...
It's a misconception because of the way it's marketed or advertised.
Exactly.
Because you see girls, and you know, this is what I said on the podcast, women who actually have straight backs.
Posture.
Look, I only do a bit of weights.
I've got proper guns.
So, but I only do...
But you look lovely in clothes, like you look slim, you don't look bulky.
I'm not.
So you can do weights
and you need to do them not just for women, which we will reinforce this.
Absolutely.
The reason that it's so important is as we're aging, what happens? Other than the menopause.
I do know, I did know before, but I now remember that it is about losing your muscle mass. And once you're past 30, 35, you go, whether you like it or not, you're going into decline. End of story. You're going to start losing your muscle tone.
And what we do is we look at ourselves. We don't look at anyone else. I was fit. I'd stopped being so fit, and I put the weight on, and then I had the menopausal issues and treatment, and the treatment was the doctor saying. I remember sitting there, and he said to me, "Oh, you're going to put about a stone on," and I thought, me.
Yeah.
I've had 3 children, never. Yeah. And within the year.
You had. I know. But it's okay.
But then I found a way around it, and you know what the thing is, don't give on your health.
Yeah. But the other thing about the weight bearing stuff, so also as you get older, you see people walking around the supermarket and they're leaning into their trolleys.
And they're not standing still.
Having to pull themselves up the stairs. So all that is about having good muscle tone. So you've got good glutes that push you up the stairs. You know.
And what else? What about the bone density?
I'm going to come to that.
Oh, you are.
So pushing open a door is about having good balance for a start off, but having strength to be able to push.
Exactly.
So everyone can walk and everyone can put their hands up in the air, but it's about being able to do things in your life, even if that's about having a good grip on. I do gripping exercises with Mike. But holding a dumbbell, holding a kettlebell, but it's about being able to still have that strength, and that comes throughout your arm. And the only way that you can have a good muscle is if you actually use it and you push it to as far as it can go. But I think this is the other thing that was very important to get across in the podcast was that this has to be done under some sort of supervision. And I see people in the gym who are hurting themselves. They're not getting it right, but more importantly, they're not going to see any result from what they're doing because they're not doing it correctly.
There's a way of doing it, and there's an art to it.
And in fact, while I was on holiday, I said that there was a squat rack, but it was one of those ones that go up and down it's weighted somehow. I don't know, it's a cantilever type thing. Okay. And I've forgotten how to use it properly, and I've got a bit of a twinge in my back. Now, I think I know what I'm doing, but I couldn't go for the last couple of days. I had a bit of a twinge. So I went to the gym this morning. I know what to do. I just needed to roll it out and sort it out. But even with the experience I've got, I find if you're not with the right equipment, under the right supervision, or having had the right training, you can still hurt yourself.
Of course.
So that was good.
Yeah, that's very
that
true.
was good. So it just reminded me that you can't just go running in the gym and just start doing stuff.
No, you can't. Everything takes time.
And you need that professional help.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you are a member of a gym and there are trainers wandering around, ask them. Say to them, you know, can you help me with this? Am I doing this right? And you don't have to book a session. That they should offer that advice to you free of charge. That's what they're there. It's their passion. That's why they work there. They want you to get it right. And if the first one turns you down, don't worry about asking the next one, because you know.
And you know what? Sometimes they're busy, aren't they?
They're busy,
and it might seem they're rude, but they're not. They're not rude, and just keep the momentum up.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is just a quick check-in today, just to make sure that all of the resolutions that you made at Christmas, that you're managing to keep on top of them.
Yeah.
If not, maybe give them, as you would say, a rebirth for spring. Spring is on the way. The sun is shining today, and we just want to just keep people moving forward.
And if you can, because I put it on my Instagram page, go on to. Oh, sorry.
sorry.
My hair's crazy. Right, but if you go on to Mike Wilson's podcast, he does a lot of talks on nutrition, mental well-being. He's got loads there, and he's got nutritionists in. He's got people for your well-being, and it's about having the right balance.
It is.
You can't get on this journey of changing your life without putting things into and it's small steps.
It's small changes, but it has to be a bit about everything. And I was chatting to this lovely lady on holiday, and we were talking about, you know, how do you stay motivated? How do you stick at it? And I said, well, you know, I might do lots of exercises, but actually, you know, a lot of it is about what I do in my kitchen. Yeah. It's about what I'm prepared to do, the work that I need to do in the kitchen. That's about
your food.
Preparing good food that and actually, again, Mike got me. He said, you need to make food that's made from like single ingredient things. Yeah. So I'm not buying a ready-made lasagna that's got 300 ingredients in it, and half of them haven't come from anything natural. Wow. So why wouldn't I just get some tomatoes, get some mince or pasta? I'm actually vegetarian, but I'm just giving you the example. Yeah. You know, if you've got the time, or you make the time to make yourself lovely food that you're going to enjoy doing.
And food it doesn't take long.
It doesn't, but not everyone can do it, and I understand that. Like, it's right for you. You could, and I see for some people it's a struggle because they just don't like cooking. Everyone's good at something different. I like cooking. I think I'm alright. I haven't killed anyone yet. So that's quite
I love cooking. I started cooking when I was very young. I was the eldest, so.
There we go. So listen, good luck everybody. We're going to be back next week. We're actually back on Monday next week.
Yes.
No one's out the country.
No.
So have a great week, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, and keep up the momentum.
That's the one.
Okay.
Okay.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.